Hi, Kel here from Bel Air Studio, and I'm going to do a flip through of my May junk journal so far and then talk about what I'm going to do with my June. I've been recycling covers from last year for each month, and it's really been good. So this is a has three signatures in it that I just tied in with some strings, and then I hid the strings into the spine here, so that way next year I can either do the same binding system or change it up. So I thought I would just do a quick flip through and just show you some different things that I was doing and that I liked. So this was some vellum paper, and I like how you can see through it. Some packaging. These are some little studies from some classes that I took online. It was a free challenge with the lady who runs Willowing, and for the moment I cannot remember the name of the challenge, but if I think of it I'll let you know. And then just my schedule. So yeah, this is just a catch-all for all kinds of different things. Some sketches that I did on my own. A little handout that I made for our coffee and art gathering. A little face. Been having fun just playing with watercolors. Little collage. Sketch that I did. And then I also did another online journaling class with, I'm having a hard time remembering things today. Anyway, what was her name? Anyway, if I remember, I will put it in the description, but anyway. And that's just fun stuff. And back in this signature, I did some kind of flip outs and tabs and stuff, probably in response to some online, YouTube videos that I was watching. Okay, gummy band. Here's a little vision board. My husband's thinking about retiring. I'm excited about that season of our life. This was a show that I worked on with Fly North Theatricals. It went very well. This was a sketch that I did. And then this is the third. I don't know if there's that much in the third one, because there's a little collage there. Well, I did do some collage. Tracing paper, and I traced what was behind it. Some packaging. Playing card. Some letters I found at an antique mall. Coffee date. Just playing around with some sketching on top of gesso or white acrylic. Again, tracing what was behind. So I kind of like the idea of that tracing paper and doing those things. More packaging, picture. Yeah, so I have enjoyed filling up the May journal. I have some more things to glue down in it, but it's pretty much done for the month as we come to the end. And then for June, I had these charms already on it, and I have not been making charms for each book yet, and I think probably what I'll do is just have a day where I make a couple at a time. I'm collecting charms and stuff. So June is my birth month, and I'm having a significant birthday this year. I'll be 60, which is just blowing my mind, and I am not accepting it very well, but it'll be fine. So basically, so I was trying to decide, did I want to do a special journal? Looking at this, I'm still enjoying enjoying the eclectic pages, so I think that's probably what I'll do in my June Reader's Digest journal. Plus, like I said, I'll show you what I'm going to be following for the summer. And I forgot about this. This was a coloring page that was given away free at a farmer's market. This was a road trip I did last year. So it's cool to look back at this stuff and see, you know, where I've been and where I'm going. And yeah, I like just some of these simple things just glued down in here. And this is one of my favorites. I think this was from an Aldi's bag thing. So yeah, as I'm looking through this, I'm thinking I probably will just make another book with several different kind of pages in it. It's a fun little ink drawing. I'm gonna put this in here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. No, it's not gonna fit. I'll put it back in. There's a pocket here. And then I might glue it into some other book. So that is what I'm doing there. I am going to cut this off of here and take the pages out so that I can tie them up and say goodbye to them from 2024 and put them with my stack of other pages. The center again. And I'm going to keep this out and that. And this rest I'm going to tie up. And that will be what I'm doing. And then I'll show you the other journal that I made for the challenge that I'm going to be doing this summer. I'm following along with Sketchbook Revival. And that starts on May 27th, and you can get a bunch of classes for free at the beginning of the sessions. And then, I'm just going to put these in here. And then if you want, you can buy additional classes. So I did that, and I made, so I'm just going to put this aside, and I will decide what I'm going to do with it later and show you next time. Anyway, for Sketchbook Revival, I did buy the extra classes, and they start after the challenge is over. So that way I can just kind of do sketchbook type things all summer in this journal, which I made out of a composition notebook cover, and then I covered it with some batting and some vintage sheets and pillowcase things. And then on the inside, I had like a calendar and like a school calendar thing with these cute little girls on it. And then I just made pockets out of these flashcards. And then I just made myself a bookmark. And this is some carbon paper. And I like the writing, the lettering on it. And so this will be kind of the cover for my different various sketchbooks. So there's 3 signatures up. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is probably just leave them loose leaf and then sew them in at the end of the summer. But in these, I just used some calendar pages for the fronts, and then just all kinds of different blank paper. So that will satisfy my need to do whatever the class says, write some notes about it. So I'm looking forward to doing the sketchbook revival. So hopefully some of you will go along with it too, and we can share ideas if we want. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. It's a short video today, but I just wanted to kind of show you where I've been at and where I'm headed. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.